glow, I'll be okay. I can dream the rest away. It's just a little touch of fate, it'll be okay. It sure takes its precious time, but it's got rights and so have I.
Hey guys, Minecraft here, and welcome to TMM Snapshot Review. This week it's 13W038, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, right there. And if you might notice something else weirdly about this intro screen, and that is, we have no texture button. Where's it gone? Mr. Texture Button, where have you gone? Oh. Well, never fear. I can show you where it is, just in here. So inside this texture menu, as you can see, other side of the menu, sorry, we now have this texture button right there, texture box. This is where it's being moved to, guys. It's right there. No worries, it's right there. Along with some other stuff. Now, before I go into the game and show you the new stuff there, I want to show you this stuff as well. So in texture box, if you click that, we now have, the texture box layout. Now this is the usual one that you see all the time when you go to texture packs, but it's yeah, it's just kind of fixed now. Now it's like in-game, so if you go to options inside the game, you can change the text box in-game. It's awesome. A little bit bugged at the moment, I must admit, but I'll show you that in a second. But it's a little bit bugged, but still awesome to have those features. Now you also have a new addition to the multiplayer settings right there. You have the width and the focus height and the focus unfocus height. All these little features to change the text box that comes up on the left hand side in the little chat menu. It changes the height and the scale and all that sort of stuff. So if you're wanting, it's more suited towards less players, like, so they don't have text going up and down the screen all the time and covering the entire screen. It's really good for them actually. So this is a fantastic little feature, and I'll be using it a lot more than likely, because on the World of Madness we talk a lot, and it's nice just to be able to kind of shove it down the bottom, not want to see it. But I still get messages, so it's all good. So yeah, it's a really cool addition to the chat menu. So let's just jump into the actually, is there anything on there? No, there isn't. But before I yeah, so let's jump on into the world and see what else has been added, shall we? Okay, so here we are in the generated world, and it's still kind of generating, and that's a big tree. That's a really big tree. Anyway, so now we have the pillars, which can be placed in different orientations. So as you can see here, I've got them facing down, I've got them facing left, I've got them facing forward, I've got them facing along. It's basically like logs. You point to the side of another block, and they will lie, and you can do it like that. So you can make cool little effects. You could even make flooring. Actually, yeah, would that work? Yeah, you could make flooring. So do like that. And then do there, and then one top, no, that way, and that way, and then just kind of stagger it. So there, and then that way, and that way, and then there, and then controls, that way, and that way, then back to where it was, I think. Yep, close enough. And then that way and that way. So yeah, I mean, these kind of really funky patterns and stuff. And I really like that look, because we got like corner pillars that go along, quite nice, and it's really nice to see. So I'm going to enjoy using them a lot. So the next new thing is this little thing. It's a little smiley face. Don't you just love him? He's so smiley. If I look, just look at him. If I put it like that, and I did that, and I got a lever like this, and I put it on his arm like that. Of course. Right, there we go. And we do that. It's a little smiley face. Hello, everybody. He's so cute. But that's not his purpose. No. That's not his purpose. His purpose is he's a dropper. Now the dropper, unlike a dispenser, it'll just kind of drop the items rather than dispensing them. It's logic. So as you can see inside here, I've got all the arrows, like arrows, water buckets, splash potions, spawn eggs, lava buckets, TNT Minecarts, all stuff that you would usually see kind of dispensed. Actually, I guess TNT Minecarts you wouldn't see dispensed, but you see normal Minecarts dispensed. If there's a minecart in front of it, let's get a minecart just to show you guys. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, normal setup for dispenser, but if it turns on, the items come out as if it was a as if it was just pressing Q on your keyboard, or whatever key you have bind to. So yeah, I really like that. It's like, it means that you can basically drop items into dispensers and stuff, into like chests and stuff. Because if you do this, you put items inside here like this, any items you want. I'm just going to fill it with some random ones like that. Okay. And then I put a chest right in front of it. Right in front of it like that. It will fill the chest. Let me see. Like that. And obviously just random, just like you would with a dispenser. And that'll just keep filling until all the chest is full. And you probably start hearing clicking, I think. Yeah. So it's full, and just turn it off. And that's it, basically. It's a really little cool thing, and I like it a lot. It's the fact that you can actually just kind of drop items into chests that are in front of it, or dispensers, furnaces, all that sort of stuff. It's going to open a lot of things up for like designs for maybe locking systems. Like I know we've seen a lot of them recently, but more locking systems or automatic furnaces and stuff like that. I know we've had a lot of those as well, but automatic sorting machines, all that sort of stuff. This is going to open up a lot of options for it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what people come up with this. With this even. I'm just going to get rid of some of these items. I don't need them all in my inventory. Just get rid of those and that. Get rid of that. And I did need those arrows, so give me those arrows back. There they are. Cool. Right. So to craft this awesome little machine of awesomeness, and I wish I hadn't done that, but I'm just going to get rid of them again. Wrong one. Wrong one. Screw it. It's fine. Right. So to get rid of to get the dropper here, you do cobblestone like that, then a hopper in the middle, and then some redstone. It's basically the exact same layout as when you do a dispenser, but instead of having a bow, you have a hopper. Simple as. Kind of logic really, but yeah. So I like that a lot. It's kind of cool, and it's gonna be interesting to see what people do use it for. So next we have, so speaking of hoppers, we have the hopper minecart. Now this is a hopper minecart. You make it with a minecart, obviously, and a hopper, like that. Now, unlike last week's snapshot, where when you broke the minecarts, you didn't get the item back, that's now changed. So you now actually get the item back. So actually, you break this, I get the hopper and the minecart, which is used obviously to just put them in like that. You put the minecart like that. You put the hopper up, you get the minecart hopper. You place it down like that, and that's very cool. Now these can be used like this. So as you can see, I've got this full of redstone, this full of coal. Turn this on, it'll pass under, and it'll start pulling items from the chest. So there, 160, and then 59. So you can have a little kind of setup like this, where it just kind of fills the cart really slowly over a period of time. Or you could even have it so that when it goes up the top way, turn it off. Can't turn it off that way. But you could have it so that once it gets to here, I could turn it off maybe like that, and like that. And then turn this on again. So there's no power going to them. That stays there and just gradually fills the redstone over time. And then once it's full, you can have it maybe send power to the track again, so it sends on its merry way. And these are little things you could do. And I really like this. I couldn't get it to dispense like kind of the hopper to put the items from the hopper into a chest underneath. Never managed to make that work. I'm not sure if it's still being worked on or whatnot, but yeah, it's kind of cool and interesting to see what people can do with that. Just one note though, this is still work in development, so even though it's a nice little happy chap, he may be changed in the future. We don't know yet. Dinnerbone is kind of a working project. He said he's still working on it. But if there's any news on it, I will bring the news in the description as always. So another thing about minecarts which we've added is the comparators. If you put a minecart, like a chest cart or a furnace cart or even a hopper cart now I guess, on a detector rail and start filling it with items, so if I put in some carts, you'll see over here that the lights go up. So there's one, there's two, and there's three. So it fills at a percentage of how full the cart is. So the cart's full, the power's coming through, and turning on the lights. So that's another new feature that we have now. Now the TNT minecarts would usually, if you activated them using the activator rail, destroy everything. We've seen it. We've experienced it. We hate it. Or some of you loved it, but some of us actually hated it. So a new feature is once you activate TNT minecart the proper way with the activator rail, it won't destroy the rails or the blocks the rails are on. It will destroy any redstone that's been connected to it. So like this lever here will get destroyed, and any redstone I had laying around. Actually, I'll show you that. So I'll get some redstone. So any redstone I have laying around like this will be destroyed as well. So like that. Just do that. Okay, cool. So now if it turns on, it activates as it would usually. And then we have the boom. But as you can see, the minecart rail is still intact. All the rails are, and all the blocks that the rails are attached to, still intact. So it's gonna be cool if you're doing like maybe an adventure map, making an adventure map. But you want like the activation to keep happening for different players, or maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe you want it to kind of blow up, but then not blow the entire circuit up, so because people are gonna be using it. There's possibilities out there, I'm guessing, for a lot of things. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. But another thing to note about the minecarts is if I go up the top here, I have one little setup and a massive rail. They've changed the way that the minecarts act when they go off the tracks now. So before, it would just instantly blow up, you know. Now it's kind of changed. It doesn't instantly blow up anymore. It gets to the bottom, flies off the edge, and then blows up. So it's not an instant explosion. It's more of a gradual, I will fall off the ledge and then kind of take my time to blow up explosion. Obviously, it blows the track though because it wasn't activated properly. Now, I'm not sure if the actually that's a good question. I didn't ask the question, but it's a good question. If I take the activator rail like this, and I put it on here, I'll just build this up a little bit again. So like that, bit more. Oh, there we go. Put the activator rail there. Actually, no, put it on the last thing, and then powered rails again. There we go. There we go. Now, if it activates like that, will it blow up the rail if it's activated properly, like this way? This is a question. This is a question I'm going to answer right now. So get the TNT again, put it in there, fly to the top, and place my cart down. Go. Activates properly. No, it did not. Cool. So even if it goes off the edge, as long as it hits an activator rail, no matter where it is, as long as it hits the activator rail, it will not blow up the blocks that are connected to the rail. So that's really cool. I like that. Means that you're going to save yourself a lot of resources on rebuying, making rails like powered rails and stuff like that, because I know they're expensive. So it's kind of cool to have. Now another thing is they fixed the bug that we all kind of liked as well, the nuclear cart bug. They fixed that as well. So if I go and get the carts and place 2 down in quick succession, like that, as you can see, there's 2 there. But they fixed it now, so you don't get the entire nuke. It doesn't work anymore, sadly. I did like that bug. It was very interesting playing around with it. But yeah, sadly that's been fixed. So, next new thing is the water. Now, water. We all love it. I hear a zombie. We all love it anyway. If I get a bucket, a normal bucket, and just get rid of some of these because I don't need them anymore. Shut up, Mr. Zombie. Okay, so usually you would have simple blocks of water like this, and this is 2 deep, as you can see, 1, 2, and there's water here at the bottom. Now, usually you would have, if you took the source block out, lines going there, there, and there, and there. Now it's been fixed, as you can see. The water basically fixed itself, so no more water glitches or anything like that. It's amazing, guys. We've been waiting for this for a long time. But yeah, no more water glitches. If I put a block there, you know, and usually you'd remove the block, and you'd have the water glitch, no more. It fills itself in. If there's a source block underneath, it will fill itself in and work out, no problem. Water, and off again. Rain. I made a really bad circuit up there. It toggles the rain off at the same time as resetting time. I completely didn't realize that that would happen. I should have put weather clear rather than toggle rain, but oh well. So yeah, that is the primary stuff about this. Next we have the zombies and skeletons. So to this one, I'm gonna have to go into survival mode. So game mode, survival. That's one. Yeah. So in game of survival, go from a little barn door here. Get rid of you. Am I in survival or am I in adventure? I think I'm in adventure. Okay, strange, but I'll go with it. Huh, that was weird. I couldn't break the block. Strange. Anyway, so yeah, first we'll go with skeleton. Skeleton's a cult player. So we'll get a skeleton. Now skeletons, look at them wearing full armor, as you can see, full tactical armor. The skeletons will now shoot faster if the enemy's closer. So my target is obviously closer because I'm close to the skeleton. So he fires a lot quicker than usual, as you can see. So yep, like that. And he's a lot more harder to melee as well. So doesn't seem harder to melee. I'm on hard level as well, but he doesn't seem very hard to melee. But I'm guessing the difficulty is due to the fact that he's hitting you a lot quicker. That's why it might be harder to melee. Now zombies, on the other hand, are harder to shoot. So I get a zombie, and apparently they're a lot harder to shoot. So if I try and shoot him, maybe if I go outside, just try and get from a distance. Nope. He seems to be still shootable. Then again, he's kind of constrained, so we'll do this. But now, also, if he seeks a light, which he will as soon as he comes outside, come on, come on, come play. I'm here. Come on, play. The gate, really? Can you get past the gate? Andas? Wow, zombies are dumb. Right, there we go. So now he turns on fire, and as soon as he touches me, I'm on fire. Which is a new feature. So yeah, if a zombie's on fire, you will turn on fire. I'll just try and shoot him, kill him, and jump in the water so I don't die. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just gonna go back into his creative mode. There we go. So yeah, that's an interesting feature. I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy that one because I do tend to get close to zombies when I do my fighting, and it's usually during the day so I can get some XP. But yeah, they're gonna start burning me to death, which isn't not fun. It's not fun at all. So yeah, that's it really for this guy. Actually, oh no, before I go, actually I forgot the texture pack thing. So yeah, if you go in here, texture packs, as I said, they all kind of work. But if you go in to change the texture packs to say the animated one that I was playing with before, there'll be a link to this video for this texture pack in the description, as always. If I go into it and load it up, you'll see that there are a few bugs due to the old texture pack switching. So yeah, like water is cobwebs, which isn't normal. Obviously the ground and everything that's supposed to be like that because it's an animated texture. It's a really bizarre texture pack this like, but yeah, as you can see, like the top of the flowers, I think that's the TNT texture. Yeah, so I mean it's a little bit bugged. I think these are half slabs in the grass. So there you got like planks. You got wood here, which are actually tripwire hooks. It's a little bit bugged. That's all I can say really. I've tried it a few times, and that tree's been different woods every single time. So I know it's a bug with the texture pack changing system. Now as I say, like they got a bit of water here, but that water's fine because it's flowing. I don't know. It seems to be very dependent on what you do. Now, if I go back into the normal texture pack, actually, I'll test this out and see if I can make a puddle and see if it goes cobwebby. So, see, that's normal. So it is kind of a bug, I guess. Now, if I go to normal texture pack, so if I go back out to this, options, texture pack, and default, like that. So I'm back in the normal texture pack as that came with Minecraft 13W03A. Got it done. I'm back to game. There you go. So I mean, that water is now trip hook wires, hooks even. They're stone brick. Anything else that's been changed? Grass seems to be this normal. Plants seem to be normal. Oh, over here we have water that is tripwire hooks. So yeah, it's a little bit bugged, but I imagine that'll be fixed really soon. So it's worth noting though, just in case you start playing around textures and suddenly nothing looks like it should anymore, which would be kind of weird. I think that tree over there is not meant to be birchwood, especially with that height. I'm pretty sure birchwoods don't grow that high. Yep, that's a birch oak crossbreed. It's a bit weird. So yeah, worth noting that there is a bug there in relation to the texture packs. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I am full of arrows, right through the heart, and the head, and the face, and the neck, and the back, and my back. Yep, got one in my back, right at the back. Yep. So, luckily, none in the knee. Yes, I made that pun for the 800th time. Yay. But yeah, so until next time, guys, be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. It's always appreciated too. Also, check out my channel, link in the description. And yeah, so thanks for watching. TTYL, peace out, and bye bye. Toodles, bye bye. I love you all. Water! Water. Puppy.